Hi everyone, this is Jacob Marash from Phoenix Audio Technologies. Thank you for tuning in for this third video. If you didn't get a chance to see the first two, I highly recommend you check them out. In this video, we're going to be talking about the Phoenix Audio SIP Dialer app. The SIP Dialer app is an application that allows you to connect to any Phoenix Audio SIP device. All you need is some kind of smart device. It could be a tablet, an iPhone, or even a computer, and just a local area network. Now, if you recall the first two videos, in this room we have two SIP devices running. One of them is the 505 SIP Spider, and the other one is the Condor microphone array. So let's go ahead and check out how we can connect to them. In our room, we set up a dedicated tablet, which is going to be a controller in this room to control any device we want to. And what we'll do is we'll just pop on into our dialer app. Now, once we do that, I'll go ahead and click on the menu, and then I'll select Enumerate. What Enumerate does is it basically looks for all the devices it recognizes on our local area network. And as you can see, we have a number of them. In this particular case, we want to connect to the Spider in the conference room. You'll notice that we have a security feature pop up. So the security feature basically prevents anyone who's not authorized to access our devices. You're going to have three different options of security for this app. One of them is to force anybody who wants to connect to one of your devices to punch in a password. The other one is just the first time, and it authenticates your device. And then the third and default one is anybody can access without a password. So I'll go ahead and pop in our password here. And once I do that, you can see that I'm actually connected to the Spider right over here. So once I'm connected to Spider, it's pretty straightforward. I can do anything I was able to do from the Spider's dial pad on this application. I can dial out. I'll even do that for you real quick. I'll just dial one of the extensions. And when I click send, you'll notice that the unit itself is basically dialing. I can hang up calls. I can change the volumes. I can even access menus and do all the controls from settings to ringtones, call logs, you name it. It can all be done through this application. Now, what is this application very useful? If you have a large conference room and somebody wants access to the phone, they're far away from the dialer itself, or let's say you're using the Condor, which doesn't have any buttons on it, and even if it did, it's hanging up high in the ceiling, we can't reach it. So basically anyone that walks into this room just needs to use this tablet and dial from it. Another option, before we go, is this app also runs on your smartphone. So as you can see here, I have it running on my own personal phone, and I can do the exact same thing. I can connect to any device, I can dial out, access all of its menus. But a cooler feature is, if I want to dial out to someone from my personal contact list, when I click on phone book, it'll actually ask me, do I want the device's phone book, or do I want to use my own internal private phone book? And then it'll give me a list of all my personal contacts which I can dial out from. So that's it in a nutshell. It is a free app. We highly recommend you go ahead and download it. If you want to hear more about what it can do and more features and details, go ahead and check out our website, which has the full user manual. And that's it. Thank you for joining me, and hope to see you in another video.